Hello everybody and welcome to Tintin in Tibet on the Sega Mega Drive. Sega, whatever. Sorry, Theo, no Italian text.
Yeah, you have Swedish and what I'm thinking is Luxembourg, but no Italian. That's very selective.
You see, look, Theo. I never got any Portuguese localizations back in these days, and still to this day, the only really developer that actually really bothers to be consistent with localizations in Portuguese is Sony. So come on, like you've got it easy, dude. Come on.
I suppose.
So, welcome to Tintin in Tibet.
Indeed.
The game.
By the way, Shiroi, that for those who don't know, that title screen, that was actually the cover of the book.
Cool.
And the cutscenes are actually done in comic book style to really mimic the original comics. So that's pretty cool. If there's one thing I can definitely give this game, is the presentation. However, unfortunately, I cannot say the same for the music and gameplay, but I'll get into the music later.
Stylistic presentation, not the gameplay presentation.
Yeah. Here's the problem. You know how in the comics and cartoons, Tintin is a fucking badass? Well,
yeah.
in this game, he literally gets hurt by literally everything it moves. I am not even kidding. If the sprite moves, that means it can kill you.
They literally turned what pretended to be a journalist and in reality was actually destroying people over people and turned into lesser the unlikely. Sorry.
What's the matter?
The river's burst its banks. The line's cut off.
Well, shit.
Is it still far to Hong Kong?
3 hours walk.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so for those who don't know, this particular level that we're playing right now is actually based on a previous book, one of the first books, the Blue Lotus. It tells the story of how Tintin first met his friend Cheng, who is incredibly important for the Tibet story. So the developers decided to actually include this as the first level, which is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, however...
Yeah, it's a good idea also for a tutorial, if it wasn't for the fact that even as a tutorial, everything still kills you very easily.
Not just that, but also the problem is that while it does give us introduction of how he first met Cheng, it still doesn't give us the character development itself, so it still misses a bit. But then again, this is a video game. If you want the proper story, just go watch the cartoon or read the comics, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, let's try. Okay, we failed at. Fuck. See, okay, it's kind of hard to explain, but the controls in this game are not the best. I mean, they're not awful or anything like that. They take a while to get used to, let's just say.
A dick to try his luggage out the window.
Exactly.
For comparison, are they similar to games like Another World or Apes Odyssey?
This isn't Shaq Fu, go for a surprise.
Yeah, I guess you can draw a comparison. Yes, the controls do have a certain clunkiness to them.
Although in those games were on purpose and it was built around that, so any kind of fault was actually yours and not the game being bullshit.
Whereas this game, trust me, this game will require absolute platforming precision from you. In fact,
I think it was elements and doing
precision.
Yeah, and doing Battletoads, like with the NES Battletoads bullshit level design.
There we go. And now we can actually jump on the train here and get an extra life. So there we go, we just recover.
We're gonna need it.
Also, you have a timer, and it runs out fast.
Yeah, notice how we've already used a fourth of our timer.
I like a bit of breathing room.
God.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to
Bullshit! Bullshit! I got that. You guys saw that. I got to the platform. Fortunately, the checkpoints. Fortunately, it registered the checkpoint, so I don't have.
Also, as you can see, you were not that much higher. Will have ended up in water anyway. So it's a bottomless pit because you cannot see the actual bottom of the screen.
Yeah,
that's charming.
It's like when you get the gem in Crash Bandicoot. It's like the platform is there, but if you miss the platform or the gem platform, you'll still die anyway, even though there's something at the bottom there.
Because fuck you.
You have to take the way we want you to take down the hill.
That's 90s Naughty Dog for you.
Alright.
But I haven't tried their previous games like Keep the Thief or Rings of Power, so I don't know what we did there.
Me neither. Anyway, there you go. We saved Cheng from drowning. And this is the Saving Cheng theme, I guess.
It's a speed-up version of the drill, Whisper.
I guess.
There, feeling better? What's your name?
Sounds like it should be a little bit more triumphant, I guess?
My name's Tintin.
I'm Cheng. And
Hi.
that's it.
Okay.
Also, your
And
name
that
is very
captain-
stereotypical.
And that, Captain, is how I met my good friend Chang.
Well, too bad I don't care, Tintin. Now drink me more wine. Bring me, sorry.
Well, actually, it's whiskey that he drinks too.
True, I forgot. It's been a while.
So, yeah, away goes.
This level, the hotel, this is where the problem with picking Tintin in Tibet as the first... Yeah, the waiters will fucking kill me.
Will hurt you, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's going to kill you.
This is a big problem that this level of best of all properly basically sure in the book and slash cartoon, the hotel was just for the purpose of a specific scene, or rather a few specific scenes. It wasn't really an important thing, and yet they made a level out of it. Here's the problem. They chose Tintin in Tibet as the first Tintin game, and that causes a problem. Why? And by the way, I'm putting on cheats because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, don't blame you.
Where was I going? Oh yeah, Tintin in Tibet, Shiro, is actually the fan favorite book because it's the one with the most emotional value and all that stuff. Unfortunately, it's not. It's the worst one for. Well, it's the best one in terms of story. It's the worst one in terms of adaptation for a video game because it doesn't have that many options to adapt into gameplay set pieces. Okay, go ahead, too.
Did you see 3 bones for the Kathmandu crashed in the Nepal? Rescue parties have little hope of finding any survivors.
Well, crap.
Oh no! Also, hi, Professor Calculus.
Don't worry, I'll actually show the there's actually 2 alternative ways of finishing this level, and I'm going to show both. Don't worry, we'll get to see one of Calculus's classic death jokes before this level is over. Anyway, yeah, this book doesn't really lend itself very well to adapt for video game set pieces, and as a result, a lot of the levels in this game feel very forced, like this one.
Especially because it boggles me because there are some of the Tintin books that can be actually transplanted into really easily.
And that leads me to, thanks to Prisoners of the Sun, the game made right after this one by the same team. And as I'm sure Terry will agree with me, the Prisoners of the Sun storyline is a much better pick for a video game.
Yeah.
So I really have, again, I get that maybe they wanted to pick this one because it's the most popular book among fans. I get that. Oh, by the way, this woman is literally vacuuming the exact same portion of floor over and over and over.
Maybe she's really struggling with that floor.
Why is this
There's a stain in there and she can't get it out.
Why are these Pekingese dogs trying to kill me by throwing boxes at me?
Because they want to show you their affection.
I guess. Anyway, postman, there's a letter for you. I gave it to the captain.
So essentially, you're forced to go. Yeah, they are forced to go back and forth between spot A and spot B.
Notice our timer, by the way.
It's almost done anyway.
All I have to do to complete the level now is just talk to the captain. So we're fine, okay? And the captain actually is right here, so we should be fine. All right, it's up to you, Dwebs and 2.
Mm-hmm. Tintin, I have a letter for you from Hong Kong.
Oh, now he's pronounced it correctly.
Thank you, Captain. It's Chang. What a coincidence.
I know, right? Yes, of course. And what does this Chang want?
Chong, it says Chong.
Chong, yeah,
Chang,
right, because it's
Chang, Captain.
Please pronounce it.
He lets me know he arrives after a stopover in Kathmandu.
Oh, Chang is coming to visit. Oh shit, the timer! Alright, skip it. Skip it. Sorry, Dwebs.
We're in the middle of a cutscene.
Sorry, Dwebs, I had to skip it, otherwise we would lose.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The plane that crashed in Nepal. That's Chang's plane.
You're starting to realize the big problem here. Okay.
Chang's dead. What terrible news!
Yeah, the
So
problem.
you don't care because of the timer.
Not just
I
that.
hate it when games do that.
Need to be
Even
alone
some
for a
Sonic
while.
even some Sonic games
Go
are
into my
guilty
room.
of this nonsense.
Tintin, you're a bit too sensible on this. I understand.
Well, yeah. Well, his friend just died. Anyway. And here's another difference. If we go to the letter and the captain before we go to the TV, we'll get the letter and he'll go, "Oh, Cheng is coming." Let's see what the captain is, by the way. Where this captain is going. Captain, where are you going?
Off screen.
Bye.
What? I can't get through.
The spread animation is really good as well. It's very fluid.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it feels almost if it's rotoscope, but I'm not sure if it was possible for a 16-bit game of this quality.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you see the problem with this fucking timer. This timer is fucking. And keep in mind, I'm playing on easy difficulty. Believe it or not, the timer is even tighter in the difficult setting. So basically, I decided to turn in the infinite time cheat because fuck this.
Yeah, don't blame you.
Hang on, I'm being cold.
Sure. All right. Right now it's just. I guess I'll take over for Tintin then. Alright, and now we get to see... So yeah, if we go to the captain first, we can actually find out that Cheng is dead via the TV, as we're about to now. Go ahead, too.
The DC-3 bomb for Kathmandu crashed in Nepal with no survivors. Yeah, stop trying to constrain Bane, I get it.
But this plane! It's Cheng's plane! Poor Cheng. Champagne? At this hour?
Alright, that's because Shiroi, if you don't remember, Professor Calculus is deaf.
Well, allow me to correct you right there, Teo. According to his own words. No, I'm not deaf, I'm just hard of hearing.
True. Later.
And later, Tintin actually has a dream with his friend surviving the crash. And this is an actual panel taken straight from the comic, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Cheng's alive! I'm off to Nepal. Yeah, that's actually true, Shiro. Basically what happens is, Tintin, after that dream he just feels that... No, I'm sorry, I have to see from my own eyes if Cheng is really dead. Basically. He's in denial, basically.
Days later, Tintin arrived in Nepal.
Yeah, Kathmandu. Let's look for Cheng's relations shop.
Relations?
As in, his family's shop. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so this is the market, and there's a lot of things that move.
Of course.
And everything that moves will hurt you. Just breathe, and don't do anything else.
Excuse me, but can you direct me to a shop owned by a Chinaman? Go ahead, too.
That's racist. My soul show you the way.
It's because Shiroi, we're in Tibet right now, and all of it. So obvious. Cheng is Chinese, so his family, of course, would be Chinese.
What hurt us there?
Yeah, what did hurt you? There was
that vase that was swinging.
That's bullshit.
Teo, like I said, if it moves, it hurts you.
Oh,
okay.
Hello, Chara. What are you doing?
Go ahead,
Do you know a shop kept by a Chinaman?
Yes. Follow me. And he just runs away. Ah, fuck. Hey, man with the bike, you're actually going somewhere with that bike? Or just gonna bounce back and forth?
He's just burning calories.
Anyway, in true Tintin fashion, as he always does when he needs to find someone, he took the ball that he dropped and he's gonna ask Snowy to sniff him out.
Alright.
God damn it, these people walking around back and forth with their sticks.
Also, yeah, this music.
Yeah, the music in this game is terrible. Except for, I actually like one track that we're gonna hear eventually, but every other track is god off. And trust me, this is even the worst. Trust me, it gets worse. Especially because of the instrumentation. The SNES version sounds better with better instrumentation, but the melodies are still the same, so it's not that much better. But the instrumentation on this particular version sucks donkey shit. And yes, the bell hurts me.
Of course.
Tintin's worst enemy, a bell. Alright, yeah, I'm at the point where fuck this, I'm just gonna...
Bomb rush it.
Run.
Hi, Snowy. Of course you need to be in the exact opposite way we're going.
Of course. Alright, let's jump over the Sacred Cow, and... There you go. Go ahead, Liz.
Help me to find the Potter's son.
And he's here.
Oh.
Hurry up!
There's a storm
Actually, that's
brewing.
me. Actually, that's me. Hurry up! There's a storm brewing. There's a storm brewing, Mr. Wayne.
A storm is coming.
And it is, actually. The Chinaman's shop is there. Bye! Alright, and this is the level where it becomes even more apparent. First of all... Oh, I forgot. Okay, here you go. Go ahead, Teo.
Are you looking for me?
Yes, sir. I'm a friend of Chang.
A friend of Chang, unfortunately, he died. For our sins. In a plane crash.
Oh.
But I believe he is not dead.
Or maybe he's wondering why you shoot someone before throwing off a plane.
Do you know a Sherpa who would agree?
It means a guide, babes.
Yeah.
To search for him? Yes, sure. I know someone. His name is Albie.
Why not Perky? He's the best Sherpa.
In the district, I think, yeah.
The district. He lives at the end of a street, of course.
Of course he does.
So good luck, dipshit.
Oh, man, I gotta go all the way
Pinecone! Ah!
And the streets are completely flooded. I know that the monsoon season is really terrible.
Ah, leaf! Leaf! No!
There you go, Shiro, you were actually right. Leaves can actually hurt us.
Yeah, Pedro did show me a bit of this game before. So.
I mean,
Could you imagine?
seriously.
That's one thing I could never forget is that a leaf.
I don't understand. These guys clearly read the books / watched the cartoons.
Like, I'm sorry, even in A Bug's Life PS1, a leaf doesn't hurt you. Alright?
Alright, and here's another clear aspect of how the developers were just stretching to find things for us to do.
There?
This has nothing to do with the book. This is just something the developers pulled out of their asses.
Tintin, stop with your head.
Yeah, I love that sprite animation. I'm frightened. Help me to cross over.
Okay.
Okay. Could you imagine if this game took place in our countries?
There was never a Tintin in London book, so...
Was there a Tintin in Portugal?
No.
No, remember.
Silly, do I imply that somebody even remembers that Portugal exists?
Well, remember, there was that supposed Portuguese salesman character, but...
well, actually, yeah, that is true, yeah.
Was there a Tintin in Italy?
Waves, you watched
No.
the cartoon. I know your memory is faulty, but...
We already had Bianca Castafiore for Italian representation.
Alright.
Anyway, oh my god, brilliant! All of this just so she could tell us something that we already know. Brilliant.
Thanks, kid. Try not to
Ah,
drown when
pinecone!
you wake up.
Leaf! Leaf! No! No! Pinecone! Why are there pine cones in the
How
streets?
dare you?
Some of this stuff looks really microscopic even.
Yeah, they even kind of blend with the brown of the... What the fuck?
Hello, are you Farky?
Also, I'd like to mention that girl, we didn't actually help her. We just got her from one platform to the other platform. But whatever.
I'm convinced Chang is not dead. I need an experienced guide to help me to find him.
Alright, you can be Turkey.
Even there, easy play. Me broken. No one alive. You're too young to die as well.
Oh, nice.
Most racist of all.
Lives?
Lives?
I'm convinced Chang is not dead.
Sure. Alright. Me, you, living 3 days. Fuck this font.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Basically, sure. In the book, it's not at all like this. He doesn't just immediately change his mind, quest for Camelot style. Instead, he just... it's the captain who actually manages to convince him a few hours later.
Why is Tintin having... oh, it's the cap. I thought he had a wig on.
So yeah, this level is something that, yet again, you can tell that the developers were just stretching and reaching for gameplay ideas, because this particular level has nothing to do with anything in the book or the cartoon. It's something that we needed one more level. Let's have them scaling the mountain before they even get to the snow part of the mountain. There you go. Alright, so the gimmick of this particular level is that there are yaks blocking our path, so we need to attract them with grass. Yeah, the sound effects in this game are... A lot of times they sound like... A lot of times they sound like the game is farting on me.
So it's like... Yeah, no, we're playing Booger Man all over again.
Okay. Ah! What is this? Okay. Falling rock! No! And by the way, those yaks, they hurt you 2 hit points.
Because of course.
As if things weren't... fuck. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, fuck it, I'm just gonna book it.
I'm just gonna run.
Good thing that Tintin doesn't seem to suffer Belmont syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it will be even more bullshit.
There we go. Yeah, these sound effects are... Fortunately...
Very traditional Genesis Mega Drive stuff.
Yeah.
For some games, at least.
Like Sonic?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I think I can hear something, but I think the Sonic ones were a bit more clean.
Yeah. The Sega was usually the best one at using the hardware.
Well, obviously.
Well, they should be. They made it. But then again, you know, sometimes even... Sometimes third parties can use sound technology better. I mean, like the Final Fantasy SNES games.
Yeah, that's the point, Dweebs. Square Enix, one of the major rules of Square Enix was trying with the vast majority of its titles to try and squeeze the most out of any hardware they could operate on.
Mm-hmm.
So it even included the PlayStation.
Yeah, it used to be like that, especially with Final Fantasy 13 being one of the best-looking PS3 games. But recently, with 15, for the sake of making better gameplay, they decided to scale.
Trading.
It's
really still valid in some places. I mean, even for games they technically only publish, they impose these rule of quality overall in things like, say, Mindjack or Murdered Soul Suspect. They impose a high-level graphical quality. So it's probably a choice they decide to make for each game, and even with its...
That's it.
Go
ahead, Theo.
Forest Norway.
Yeah, this music is...
He must be feeling...
What the fuck is up with this music?
The height.
I don't... What the fuck is this music? I don't...
Are we actually feeling the height?
Apparently. Anyway, this is...
River.
Alright.
Snowy, what are you doing? No, Pupper!
So, yeah, don't worry, Shiro, we save him. This is actually inspired by something that actually happens in the actual book. This is probably one of the best ideas they had, definitely. I mean, in the original story, what just happens is he runs a bit and then he catches him before even having to dive into the water. But in here they decided to use it as an excuse to make a river level.
Although that design to the choice of making that diagonal movement just looks really bullshit.
Yeah.
No, Tintin, don't!
Well, to look at the bright side, at the very least, Tintin can actually take more than one hit.
Goody.
Whereas King Graham can just fall can just die from falling 5 feet.
Despite his packs.
Yeah.
Yeah. The packs are too
Also, random Buddha inscriptions, because we're, we're in India/China, well, Nepal,
Tibet,
okay.
We're in Tibet, actually.
Tibet, Nepal thing.
I've forgotten, we went to Tibet in Uncharted 2, didn't we?
Yes, for a bit.
Yeah, that's where the train level is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we saved Snowy.
Okay. Still with this weird music, though.
Oh, trust me too. The music is about to get even weirder. So, see you then, everybody.
Yeah, boy.
See you then, everybody.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you.